Hi y'all, it's Charlene at the Crafty Art Shack, and we're here today to use these in our next project.
Today, we've been cleaning out the toy box from the grandkids, and we end up with puzzle pieces that look like this.
Here's some pictures here or here. I'm not sure where they're going to show up, but okay, here. Okay, these puzzle pieces. The puzzles aren't complete anymore, so let's use them on the next craft project. Let's get this show started. Okay guys, how many times have you gone and bought a puzzle, or you've gone through your toy box where your kids or grandkids have been playing with puzzles and they look like this now? None of these are complete puzzles. They are all pieces, and I know they're not complete because on the back of them they all have numbers as to what puzzle they go to. And so we're going to make a craft out of these for our junk journals.
I'm going to take a piece of old book paper. It's already been stamped on and everything. And we're going to glue up the back of this page. Okay, so I put glue all over the back of my book page, and I'm going to glue it down to the back of these pieces. And I'm going to line it up with the corner since I got a straight edge over here. And then it's not going to cover all these pages, so we're going to take off these pieces of the puzzle because we're not going to use those right now. We're just going to concentrate on these 4 pieces. We glued those down, and let me go ahead and see if we can tear this into pieces, because the whole idea is when we get done, we want this to have the little puzzle pages. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my nail, and if you don't have fingernails, use something else, but kind of tear that where it gets the puzzle piece like this, because you want the definition of those puzzle pieces. It's the uniqueness of the puzzle pieces that you want. Okay, and we're gonna go in here and get that one and that one. Okay, now let's use some of this washi. Okay, we're gonna make a page here soon with all our stars and stripes stuff, so why not include this? Okay, so we got part of this cut out that's missing, so let's take some of our washi tape and see how much we need. We need about that much, so let's cut that. We could actually tear this one because this is the paper one. And let's peel off the back of that and stick it down to the edges over here. Now we've got that middle section that we didn't use, so we're just going to kind of push that out of there because we want that piece to be distinct. And I'm just rolling it over to the back side and then putting that down. Let's put another little piece of washi tape because that's not enough red, white, and blue for me. So let's cut this piece and we're going to put it on over here. And we're going to piece like that. And we're going to lay it down. And I'm going to let this one overlap on the edges. And I'm going to just roll it down over the edges because we made that. This is the napkin washi tape. Because we did that, we're able to just roll it over the edge and put it along the back. Now I'm peeling off this part of the puzzle on the back that's not stuck down because I want to make sure I got a good adherence, and so I'm just making sure everything's stuck down. Okay, that's what we've got so far for our piece. And I got
What did I do with those things? I don't know. I lost them. Oh, they already fell on the floor.
Okay, we've got our washi ruffles that we did in our other video, and we're going to use some of them on this project. And I'll
say let's use these. I got all these strings. Oh. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way.
Okay, so I'm going to take this piece of Bible page that I had, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to turn this over because I want it to stick to the back side. And I'm going to take and measure out how much I need. I'm going to look at it from this side, and I need approximately about this much, and I'm going to just cut it off. Okay, now I'm going to take, because I don't need this little piece right here because it's going to pop up through my little puzzle piece when I put it in there like that, I'm going to make sure that I cut that section out so I don't have to worry about putting it in that puzzle piece. And then we'll have our little ruffle down here. So let's add that little, and we've got our little ruffle added, and you want to make sure that all of your sticky stuff is stuck behind your puzzle piece because you don't want any of your other paper sticking to that right there. I got a little piece right there, so I'm just going to kind of bend that up and make it stick to that. And then we got our little ruffle there. Now let's put some of this lace behind the ruffle. Okay, so let's see, do I want to stick it behind the whole piece like this? I think that would be cute. So let's get our tacky glue out, and I'm going to take my tacky glue
And
put some down, and then I'm going to spread it out with my finger along the back side of this piece because I want it to adhere to all of that lace.
yes, I'm getting glue all over my fingers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gotta find the baby wipe.
I didn't leave. Okay, then I'm going to take my lace and stick it to the back of that and press it down. Now I'm going to want that to dry, because if it doesn't dry and I turn it over, it's going to stick to my table.
Okay, we're back and our piece is dry. So now I think I want to put some brown Distress Oxide. I'm going to use Vintage Photo for this. And let me get my brown dauber out here. Where's my brown one? And I'm going to take it and stick it in the ink, and I'm going to kind of go around the edges of the puzzle kind of to define it. And if it gets on that lace, I don't care, because it's just going to make it look aged. And this is all going to go on our 4th of July page that we're going to make for us to journal about that day. Okay, so now we've
Got a puzzle piece. Looks like it needs something else. So let's look at our buttons. Let's go through our buttons and find a button that would look cute on it. And if you got just a plain old button, that's okay. You want to pick something that kind of matches it. I don't see anything there. Kind of looking for that red, white, blue. Oh, here's a blue one. I like the blue one. Okay, so we're going to sell our buttons, those other buttons out of the way. We're going to take our Aleene's tacky glue and put it down on the back of our button. Maybe. We're going to put it down on the back of our button, and we're going to stick it down to our little puzzle piece. And this is going to have a little bit of a bulk to it, but if you're doing a larger journal that's thicker, you may be okay with this. If not, don't put the button on it and don't do the extra stuff. Now what okay, so we're going to stick that little rhinestone in there. Clean it off a little bit because we got some glue on it that we didn't want. Okay, and that's our little puzzle piece to stick in our book.
Alright guys, we're back. We just finished. Made these little bitty cute puzzles pieces out of washi tape that we made on another video. And we hope you like this episode of the Crafty Art Shack. Hope you'll join us again for another video, and we'll see you later. Bye. Let's get this show started. Oh, hi y'all. It's Charlene from the Crafty Art, and we put yeah, I didn't put that together right. There, a piece of this washi tape stuck to my finger. Alright, ruffle, where's my washi ruffles I made? Where's them washi ruffles? Just a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna put a rhinestone in the center of that, but I don't see them here. So just a minute, I'll be right back. I promise. Okay, I found a little rhinestone, and I want to stick that right over those buttonholes. Even though those buttonholes would dry, it will dry clear. I just want to put, you know, this isn't as always as easy as it looks. Look at that. Ah! When things don't go right. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can turn it over. My finger's getting in the way. Did it turn over right? There, we got it right. Just adorable. Well, join us here on the Crafty Art Shack for another episode where we make more pieces or more projects out of our puzzle pieces. Hi guys, it's Charlene from the Crafty Art Shack, and we're here today because we're going to take our little puzzle pieces we made and we're going to turn them into little food cards for our bowls at 4th of July when we have a table spread, and we want to put these out to mark what food we're having. So let's get this show started. Be right back.